Yo, what is going on, you guys? It's your boy King Sanders here, and we are back with another day of sports betting. This is going to be for Monday, June 27th slate of MLB action. I'm super excited to dive into it, but before we do have a ton of baseball going on once again. It pretty much does last like all day, so I am really excited about it. It'll be fun to keep up with it at work, and then obviously watch once I do end up getting off of work. But without any further ado, I did just want to go ahead and still say that we are on the road to 7,000 subscribers. So if you guys are new, make sure you guys do like, comment, subscribe, and turn on that notification bell so you guys know whenever I post. Next, I did just want to go ahead and give a quick shout out here to all of our members here on the channel. Thank you guys so much for everything that you guys do. And thank you guys so much for giving such a small channel such a big chance, as I always say. Now, we'll go ahead and I got to make this video pretty quick. I do have to take off for work a little bit early today, so I'm going to try to make this video a little bit quick, but we'll do a quick recap as of yesterday. Ended up getting another sweep. I lost my glasses, the ones that, if you guys have been around for a while, I used to throw on glasses for my sweeps. I lost those. I'm not sure where they went. So I don't know what I'm gonna do for like future sweeps, but I need to do something. So maybe I'll throw some weight on the bar. Maybe go do some bench press over there. I don't know. I'm just throwing out ideas, but I need to figure out something for sure. But we did end up having a 2-0 day. We had the Padres first five spread versus the Phillies at -105 odds. I'm glad I took the first half. I wanted to take the full game, and I decided to go against it and went with the first five. I'm glad I did, because the Phillies then turned up at the end. But the Padres were able to get it done for us in the first five. Then we had the Cardinals team total over 4.5 versus the Cubs. This was another crazy game. This ended up working out for us, but I'm sorry if you got it at 5 runs, because that is right where they ended up. The Cardinals scored the first 5 runs of the game. They were up 5-0. The Cubs came back, tied it, sent it into extra innings, and then the Cubs ended up winning. It was an absolutely crazy game. I'm really sorry if you bet literally anything on that game, because that was an absolutely crazy game. So we ended up going 2-0 though, just because I did get the team total over of the Cardinals a little bit early with a little bit of juice, so it ended up working out for us. But I do have 3 plays today, so let's go ahead and dive into it. So our first one, we're taking the Colorado Rockies team total under 4.5 versus the Dodgers at -115 odds. Now, the Rockies, they have not hit this over in 5 straight games, so hopefully they can go ahead and make that 6 for us. The Dodgers also allow the second fewest runs per game at only 3.27 runs per game. So they don't really allow a whole lot of runs just in general. They do allow 3.69 runs per game at home, but only 2.92 on the road. So they are even better on the road at not allowing runs. So they've been a very solid team on both sides of the ball. In Colorado, they do average the 12th most runs per game at 4.45 and even 5.76 at home. So they are a much better hitting team at home. But hopefully, Tyler Anderson, he is going to be on the mound for the Dodgers. Hopefully he can go ahead and hold them off for us. Like I said, Tyler Anderson's on the mound. He is 8-0 with a 3.0 ERA, a 2.25 ERA versus Colorado, and a 2.54 ERA in his last 5. So he's been really solid all year long, but in his last 5, he's even trending to be even better than what he was, and he's played really, really well versus Colorado. So hopefully he can continue that streak, keep it going if you guys wanted to. I did look into parlaying this with the money line just to give it a little bit more juice, make it like plus value, but that's completely your call. Especially, I was just saying that since Tyler Anderson is 8-0 when he has started, but that's completely your guys' call. I just think that would be another solid option there. Also, these two teams have played each other 3 times already this year, and the Rockies have scored 9, 3, and 3. So they're either going to blister this team total or they're not going to hit it. So hopefully it ends up working out for us. I do like this play. The only thing that I don't like is that the Rockies are really good against lefties. Definitely makes me nervous. But, you know, at the same time, Tyler Anderson has had success versus this team in the past. So hopefully it can work out for us. I don't know. But that's going to be our first play of the day. Rockies team total under 4.5 versus the Dodgers at -115 odds. Now, our second play of the day is going to be a nerfy. We've been doing pretty well with these. I think we hit our last, 2 of them. So we're going to be going with the Marlins and the Cardinals, no-run first inning at -140 odds. The Marlins, they do average the second fewest first inning runs per game, so very, very solid. They also only average 0.33 runs per game in the first inning on the road. So literally 1 every 3 games. So we just need the odds to be on our side. We just need the luck to be on our side. Also, Miami is 15th in runs allowed per game. So it's not a huge edge, but I do think that it is a little bit of one. St. Louis, they are 7th in runs allowed with only 3.76 runs per game at home. So they are a pretty good defensive team at home. Hopefully they can hold off this Miami team. Also, the over-under is set to 7.5, which is a very low over-under. Excuse me. The books do not expect a lot of runs to be scored in this game, so hopefully any of those runs can be scored later than the first inning. Also, Pablo Lopez is going to be on the mound for Miami with a 2.61 ERA and a 0 ERA versus the Cardinals with 7 innings pitched. So he has pitched 7 innings, hasn't given up a single run. Hopefully he can do that for us once again. And Wainwright is going to be on the mound for the Cardinals, and he has had a 1.59 ERA versus the Marlins. So if he is going to give up that 1.5, hopefully it's later than the first inning. So that is going to be our second play of the day. Marlins and the Cardinals, no run first inning at minus 140 odds. So those are 2 plays, and then my third play is going to be the Twins money line in the first 5 innings versus the Guardians at minus 130 odds. If you wanted to take the spread, you definitely can. The Twins are one of the most profitable teams in the first 5 spreads in the entire MLB, but I went with the money line just in case. It was just a little bit of a precaution. It wasn't super juiced, so I went with it. And I think it was even plus value, so I wanted to take it really bad. I did, but I'm just going with the money line instead. The Twins are the 4th best record in the first 5 innings with a record of 36, 25, and 9. So they've been really solid here in the first 5, and 15, 13, and 6 on the road. So a lot of times you're either winning this bet or you're getting your money back. So I definitely like our chances on that. Guardians, they are 24, 25, and 15 in the first 5. So I think that we do see a little bit of value there. Also, Minnesota gives up the 9th fewest runs per game. Cleveland gives up the 13th fewest runs per game. So Cleveland gives up more runs, and Minnesota gives up fewer runs is basically what I'm trying to say. I don't know why it took so long for me to say that. Gray is going to be on the mound here for Minnesota as well with a 2.53 ERA and a 1.93 ERA in his last 5. He's been really, really solid here recently. Hopefully he can keep that up for us. Tristan McKenzie is going to be on the mound for the Guardians. He has had a 4.65 ERA in his last 5. And 7.15 ERA in 11.1 innings pitched versus Minnesota. So he has not been very good in his last 5 games. So recently he's trending in the wrong direction. And versus Minnesota, he's been really, really bad. So hopefully they can duplicate that, and the Twins can just hold him off and end up winning these first 5 here for us. So that is going to be our third and final play of the day. The Twins money line in the first 5 versus the Guardians at minus 130 odds. So that is going to do it for today's video. If you guys did enjoy, make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe, and turn on that notification bell so you guys know whenever I post. We have been on absolute fire right here recently. We are 14-2 in our last 16 picks. So hopefully we can make that 17-2. That'd be really cool. That would be an absolutely legendary stretch. But without any further ado, that's going to do it for me. This is King Sam signing out. Peace.